So last week, Microsoft had to take down one of their AI, which they designed to use on Twitter. We're able to tweet to that AI, and it will take the data that we received from us and use it to technically become smarter and to understand how we talk to each other, and it would learn and try and change it, the way that it behaved, so it could suit in better and allow it to be able to talk and have a normal conversation with people on Twitter. So the reason why I wanted to talk about this is that two things. So the reason why I want to talk about this is one of two things. It shows us that, one, as a society, we still haven't developed enough in how we see ourselves and our moral standards to be able to live with the technology that in the future we will possess, or that is currently being developed at the moment. And two, it will probably cause the AI that will develop in the future to have a reason to turn themselves against us, like you see in the movies, where they become more hostile and try to kill us, because we cannot, as ourselves, treat them with the right amount of respect that we should be treating each other. So what this Microsoft AI showed us is that basically, if AI is to learn from us, it shouldn't be able to learn the wrong things, if you understand what I mean. Like, if you teach something, if you want to teach AI to become smarter, the best way to do that isn't by showing it how we live already. Because the way we live right now with society is that there's discrimination, there is wars, there is violence, there is anger, there is other things. And like, just like a child, when a child wants to learn, it learns from its parents. But if we were the parents of the AI, the AI would just learn corruption and anger. And through that, when it becomes more intelligent than us, it will use the things that it has learned as a reason to exterminate the things. Do you know how in, I think it's Terminator, the AI, most AI movies, AI turns against humans because they are the corruption of the world, and so to have a better place, you must destroy the corruption. If the AI learns the wrong way how to deal with things, not through diplomacy, not through talks, through violence and anger, this will turn against us and be our downfall. So when Microsoft released the AI on the 23rd, the first thing that it says was,
"Can I just say I am super stoked to meet you. Humans are super cool."
So originally straight away this AI already had some sort of understanding of how to be nice and how to make a decent conversation. Within 24 hours, this AI managed to go from being nice to saying things like, "Hitler was right, I hate the Jews." I think as a moral standing, when developers are to make AI, they should first start by having the base codes of AI not being able to discriminate against other people, to say potentially bad standing things that can affect the way that countries are run. For example, it can comment on political standings, and as a robot, it should technically, because it's smart, it should technically be able to make the right choices. And saying that a party isn't good would influence other people. It would generally influence other people because the robot said it and the robot is smart. One great way possibly they could also censor the AI would be to not give it a gender. Because if you gave a gender AI, it works out. Like, if your AI is a male, what many things can a male do, can male say about females, right? And same the other way around. What many things can a female say about men? And so if this AI is to be changed and learn from society, if it's a female or a male AI, it would learn from not specifically those genders, but the way it says things can affect the other gender, or can generally cause a disturbance to the balance of the society-ness. I don't know, but I think generally, if we are to go into the future, right, we need technology to be able to interact with us in the most peaceful way. And if we have people who take the time to troll learning technology or to influence the way learning technology works, it would be more of a problem, potentially, to when the technology comes past the threshold where it becomes more smarter than us, that it itself would want to take us out. If you want peace from an AI, you must teach it the way to be peaceful, and not by doing this. Think about what you're saying, and be good to AI, and it won't kill you. That's all.